instead of this. So I'll just I'm going to get rid of this, and let's call this as metal color, and I'm going to take an edge fall off and set this to 1 and just plug it in directly in here. Since this is a black and white value, you can add a luminance in the middle, but you don't really need it. It still gives you the result that you want. Okay, so let me just connect this here. The order is not important beyond this one, but I just prefer to keep the color on the second. And this will give me you know, a proper fall off value if I want, and I can then just set up alright, so that forms the base, okay, and which is quite you know, decent. So the nice thing here is that if you look at it, like the entire node structure is pretty small. Like we don't have a lot of parameters here that need to be made, and we are sort of exposing basically what we need. So if I look here, then I have the metal IOR, I have my color, and then let's also just we'll also set up the roughness value. So let's just click there and say promote parameter. So we'll have the roughness as well. So that's basically it. Those are the 3 things that we need. Alright, so now let's set up the second one. So what I want to do before we come to the flakes is let's just set up the plastic, or sorry, the clear coat. Now for the clear coat, I kind of decided I don't want a color for it. I just want it to be like a clean film on top. So what I'm going to do is we'll duplicate 1, 2 and this much. So I'm going to do a Control C, Control V and bring it down here. I don't want a color value for it, so let me just get rid of that. This will shut off because you already have something called MF, you know, so you just need to change it. So let's just call it you know, CF, and we'll call it the coat IOR, and this I want to keep it about 1.4. And similarly I think this will also be causing a problem. Yeah, okay, so let's just call it C, and we'll call it, you can right click on this, you can say hide input nodes, and then it will again hide, and then these two will add together, you know. So let's just you know, bring this here, we'll put an add in the middle, and then we can add these together. So yeah, if I render this, I should see a better result. The roughness will be too high, so we will have to adjust the roughness for this. Yeah, so let's bring the roughness down to about 0. There you go. So you have, you know, like your clear coat result. Let's bring this down to about 1.3, and let me just do a proper render. So there you go. So that's our basic result. So your metal with the clear coat on top, and